Hello, hello. I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. So today's topic is about names, and see, I took a long time to figure out what my name would be, and I think I kind of been thinking about it over the years subconsciously. Um, I went between, some intense names like Hannibal, or something like Super Duper Roman, or something, you know, other things that are not so serious, like maybe Wally Bob, or I like Wally Bob because it kind of was a nickname for me, but that's why I kind of still go by it. But I landed on Louis R. Krim, and for me, that represents, I guess, a culmination of my family. It's important to me to still be a part of my family, and still respect the name that they gave me and the name that I like. I mean, for me, I've always been a Lou or a Lulu or a Louis or Louie, um, and I've always liked it. It was never like a problem for me, um, and it's funny. When I asked my parents to call me that, it was like butter. I mean, it's not necessarily for them, but it's more for me. But it's just cool that it kind of fell in line. It wasn't such a huge deal. Um, let's see, and then advice on how to choose a name. Um, I think people should keep in mind that you probably want to choose a realistic name. So my thoughts on like Hannibal or was it Hannibal, Cornelius, this stuff like that. They're not. I mean, it's possible that your parents will name you Hannibal, but you know, you want to blend in. You don't want people to stop and think, really, your parents named you like joy and happiness, or you know what I mean, something that's like just off the wall. You know what I mean? So check that out. Or if that's really you're dead set on something like that, then practice calling yourself that so that you can get really comfortable with that. Because if you don't sound convincing, then it just sounds like I don't know, it just sounds like you're making things up, and that's not good. That's no bueno. Let's see. Also, name changing costs a lot of money. Like, I don't know about where you live, but for me it costs about $213, and then you have to like jump through all these hoops and twirls, and it takes a good, I don't know, couple months just to change it in the state. Not talking about Social Security, not talking about oh god, you're on your birth certificate, just in my state. So I mean, if you are already clear on what you want to be named, then go with it. But if you're not and you kind of still want something else, or take a little time on it, there's no shame in that. There's no shame in taking your time. Because um, it's it costs a lot of money just to change it, and they all kind of have to match up. So for those of you out there still name hunting, happy hunting. I know for me what I did was just check out the meaning of my name and like the personality traits. I don't know if anybody really digs that deep into it, but it's just nice to know. Um, it's just nice to know. It makes me feel better when I've named myself something of, relevance. Like, I would hate to be named Latrina, because that means toilet. In Latin, I don't think that's okay. That's kind of, shitty. That's the parents, you know what I mean? Like, I know it sounds pretty, but it's not, pretty. I don't know. I just would check that out. So, I hope you guys are hanging loose and having a good day. Alright? See you next week.